When Barack Hussein Obama takes the oath of office as the first African American president of the United States of America, an entire world would be looking upon him with high expectations. Fitting into the presidential shoes won't be a cakewalk dance for Obama. The new incumbent faces formidable domestic and foreign policy issues which the outgoing Bush administration clearly failed to resolve. While the domestic economy stands bulldozed by worst economic recession, internationally the country stands despised for its one-sided conspiratorial policies that have aggravated issues such as terrorism. In this series, we have tried to bring together ground opinions regarding expectations from US President Barack Obama.
This is Wa'ad Abu Zariq, reporting for the Instablogs from Jordan. Lay people in Jordan were happy about the election of Barack Obama as the new President of the United States of America. People saw hope in his African and Islamic roots, expecting a more balanced management of world issues. Others, however, think that Obama was part of a plan to improve the image of the US in the minds of Arabs and Muslims, while he continues the same old policy of America that started years ago. They don't expect changes in the outcomes of managed issues dealt with by America, yet with the ways of management. A very important point to remember about this subject is that there is a strategic relationship between Jordan and the United States of America, which is an institutional relationship that depends on mutual interests for both sides.
This is Brian Clark, citizen journalist reporting from New Zealand for Instablogs.
I expect that Obama will be very different than Bush on environmental issues like clean energy and social issues like stem cell research, but I can't see any fundamental changes in US foreign policy. While Obama will close Guantanamo Bay and end the war in Iraq, he has spoken of escalating the war in Afghanistan and may extend the war on terrorism elsewhere. Americans elected Barack Obama hoping for big changes in their society, and he has a lot of expectations to fill. I expect many voters could end up disappointed.
This is Akramdin Bahram from Kabul on Instablogs.com. Barack Obama is to take over as the most powerful president of the world on 20th of January. He will have a time-consuming project on Afghanistan. With his accession to the presidency, the people of the world have established their hopes in him, particularly Afghans see into him a ray of hope to end the unending war in their country. In addition, Afghans would like to see in him a leader who would help Afghanistan in the long term, both for its security and economic prosperity. Afghans also expect Obama to finish American military operations as soon as the mission is completed, but with a degree of sincerity. Although Afghans do not like foreign forces in their homeland, they won't like to be left out in the hands of jihadists and Taliban.
This is Taylor Flat, CJ from the US. I believe, much like everyone else, that this is a big step for America from a political and civil standpoint. However, I am looking for great things from President-elect Obama. My expectations, more specifically, are for him to continue military spending but stop the bailouts. Frankly speaking, where is this going to stop? By giving out bailouts, we are basically shooting capitalism in the foot. Those companies should have failed, people should have been jobless, and another company should rise to power. But that didn't happen. I am also looking for him to put a stop to universal healthcare. Although it sounds like a decent idea, wouldn't that mean they would own and control our healthcare? Besides, the last thing I would want is for the government to control another aspect of my life. I believe if Barack Obama can quell this economic crisis in his 4 years, he will be remembered as a great president.
This is Azam, citizen journalist reporting from Palestine for Instablogs. As Palestinian, I don't have high expectations with regard to President Barack Obama. I believe he has so many files and so many issues to deal with rather than dealing with the Middle East conflict. For example, the Iraqi issue, the Afghanistan issue, and of course, the core issue for him will be global economical crisis. So what I think is that he won't do that much to the Middle East despite his promises of working on the peace process with regard to the conflict of the Middle East.
This is Pankaj, citizen journalist reporting from India on Instablogs. For much of the world, Bush administration has been a scourge, and coming of Barack Obama as the new president is seen as welcome respite from it. The world economy is going through doldrums, and only a great leader can save us from depression. Expectations are high from the new President Obama to clean up the mess and heal the wounded global economy. Also, it's expected from him that he no more befriends the terrorists supporting Pakistan and put a curb on this menace of terrorism which has left no one safe anywhere.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com.